Hi everyone, it's Kristen Horseman. I wanted to check in, say hello from Brighten Your Life headquarters. I've been working on so many different projects and it's been absolutely just so exciting over here. I have some announcements and some resources to share with you. So keep watching for that. So I'll dive right in right now. So the next Sober in the City is coming up in September. Oh my gosh, hi, Happy Without the Hooch. How are you? It's so nice to see you. Oh, hi, Susan as well. Oh my gosh. The next Sober in the City is coming up. It's in Seattle, September 6th through the 8th. I'm so excited. This is going to be my third one. And guess what? I am going to be teaching a workshop that weekend. I can't wait. I'm so excited. We will be talking about the nervous system and you will be walking away with actual somatic tools. Remember, soma means body, things that you can do on the go, things that don't cost any money. They're portable and it's just a way to connect back to your body so that you have something tangible and something nourishing and regulating for your nervous system instead of alcohol. So that's going to be an amazing workshop. So I'm so excited. I will share more details as it gets a bit closer. And side note about the weekend, the keynote speaker is going to be Jessica Salander, who is the founder of Joyous NA Wine. And by the way, she is a sober-owned, woman-owned, non-alcoholic brewery. As far as the United States goes, like she's it. She is the pioneer she just checked all those boxes by herself. So, I mean, that's incredible. So to hear her speak on Saturday night of the weekend, I'm really looking forward to that. Oh, thank you so much. Oh yeah, I hope the workshop is a hit. Yes. I know, right? I wish you could come too. That would be amazing. Happy Without the Hooch. And let's see. And then Casey Davidson is going to be there. She has the very popular podcast, Hello Someday. And then Elise Bryson, the founder of the Sober Curator, is hosting a dinner right before the event, the official kickoff. So the weekend is Friday through Sunday, but she's hosting a dinner on Thursday. Very special. That's very limited. So if you want to go to that dinner, you got to get your tickets ASAP. Okay, what else is going on? So last night I did a photo shoot. I'm so excited. I've been wanting to get some real professional photos for my website and for social. And yesterday I finally just pulled it all together. If you live in the Arizona area and you're looking for makeup and hair and a photographer, I'll link all of them below. I loved everyone I worked with. I worked with a woman named Danica who did my makeup, Rachel at Aria Photography, and then my local Print from Blow. They did a wonderful job with my blowout. So big thank you to all of them. And I had a blast doing the photo shoot and it was just really fun. And I can't wait to share the photos. I've already put a couple of my stories, so you'll see those coming out soon. I want to talk about, I have been taking a writing class. I think you may have seen a post where I actually shared my very pretty journal right here. And so I have been taking Ann Dowsett Johnston's class called Writing Your Recovery. Ann is the author of Drink. This came out in 2013. It is an incredible book. It was a smash hit. She's just an incredible writer, and she exposes the pinking of the alcohol industry. So it focuses on the rise in risky drinking among women and girls. And this is something I definitely noticed. You know, I came of age in the 2000s. I graduated high school in 2000. And when I went to college, that's when the drinking started. And then the culture, I just kept it going through my 20s and 30s. And they're definitely, looking back now, there was a huge shift, and there's just been a huge shift towards, the big alcohol industry pushing alcohol on women and promoting things, like mommy wine juice and things like that. And so she caught on to this, and her book came out in 2013. And we know that the rates of women's cirrhosis and things like that have just skyrocketed since the early 2000s. So anyway, so I'm taking her writing class. It's been incredible. And I love writing in my journal every day. You can see I chose a color I love. I love purple. A lot of you know that about me. And I'm a butterfly person. I got my butterfly earrings on today. So it was really fun to put some stickers on here. And then I've got one of my comm strips right here, my very beautiful, colorful comm strips. Those comm strips have a nice texture. They're a grounding tool. I keep a ton in my purse all the time because when I'm out and about, I'm just always giving them out. I just love them. It's just a nice little, again, a little tangible nervous system tool, something you can touch, something you can rub to really help soothe that nervous system. And it's so funny because after I kind of decorated my book and I sat and I took a look at it and I thought, oh wow, this looks like a 13-year-old girl's notebook, which is really funny. So I think my inner child is coming out. But this notebook has become such a friend of mine, and we have conversations every single day. Some are short, some are really long. So I've been really enjoying that. And I wanted to talk about too, so Invitation to Change. You've heard me talk about this organization or this support group a lot. So CMC, Foundation for Change, created Invitation to Change. And the Invitation to Change is basically, it's evidence-based strategies for loved ones, for family members rather, who have a loved one who's struggling with substances. So this is just another kind of alternative to Al-Anon. Of course, if you like Al-Anon, that's great. I think that's wonderful. I know Al-Anon's helped so many people. But if you're looking for maybe something different or something extra, check out Invitation to Change. What I love about them, and what really stands out about them, is the fact that when you go, you're in that supportive environment. You are with other individuals who also have a loved one who's struggling with substances. So you get that resonance, you get that nervous system regulation from just being in a room, whether it's a physical room or a virtual room, of being around people who understand what you're going through and all of the stresses that go along with that. But Invitation to Change is really special because they focus on teaching you skills to actually cope with this, with the situation that's going on in your life. So every single meeting at Invitation to Change, you learn a new skill. There's motivational interviewing skills, so you learn about communication. You learn actually how to take care of yourself. So self-compassion, self-awareness, and self-care are a huge piece of the puzzle here, because it's totally understandable that there's a lot of nervous system dysregulation with this situation. So if you can learn to start taking care of yourself, it really goes a long way for your health and for your loved one. You know, we co-regulate with each other, and it really matters. If our nervous system is regulated, then that helps the other people around us. And we know that, you know, so many psychological studies have shown that social connection just plays a really vital role in a person's change process. So that's why the Invitation to Change focuses on those family members. What they do, what they learn, what they say can increase the chances that their loved one will change their behaviors and get help and be invited to change. So I love this book. This is the book I got from taking the training, and I refer to it all the time because the skills in here, it's not just for really loved ones who or family members who have a loved one who's struggling. These skills are applicable just all the time. I think about this book constantly. I'm always opening it and tagging pages. So I just wanted to give them another shout out. I'm going to link them below. I highly encourage you to check out their website. And speaking of family members who have a loved one who's struggling, I wanted to give a shout out to a wonderful independent film that is in the process of getting made. They're actually still fundraising. It's called Keep Coming Back, and it is based on a true story and it focuses on the parent's perspective of watching the daughter struggle with drug addiction, and how the parent made changes. They in real life, this movie, it happened to Mark Rossman, who is a writer and director and producer. He did a lot of the Hilary Duff movies and shows, Lizzie McGuire, all of those. He's he's been making family-friendly movies for 3 decades. And while he was doing that work at home, his daughter got addicted to drugs when she was a teenager, and they went through this long 7-year journey and tried many different things. And the thing that really sparked the change was when he started to make changes himself. He actually, the rehab that she went to actually required family members to attend a 4-day workshop. And at first he was confused and a little resistant, like, why would I need to go? But it had an incredible impact. Like, once he went there and he saw the changes he could make in himself and how it impacted his daughter. And that was one of those missing puzzle pieces that really helped her. So he wrote a movie highlighting what it was like for him and his journey, and highlighting the parent struggle. And it's a really special film. It's unique because a lot of movies around addiction focus on the actual person and their journey with substances. So for him to take a look at the parent struggle or the family member struggle, I love that he's shedding light on that. And so the theme of the movie is when those caring for loved ones struggling with addiction look at their own behavior and start to change, that can often open the space for recovery to begin. So there's so much alignment there with what I just said about invitation to change. And so I love that all of these different things are really like coming together. And so check that out. For Keep Coming Back, right now they're just trying to build awareness. And so just going to their social media page and just clicking, follow is huge, because they are still, like I said, fundraising. So if they can just keep spreading awareness, it's only going to help their cause to get this very special movie made. Another thing that I had going on recently was my coddling article. So I attended a private screening of the film documentary called The Coddling of the American Mind, based on the book of the same name. The book was written by Jonathan Haidt and Greg Lukianoff, and they delve into the great rewiring of childhood, how since the 2010s, childhood has really gotten away from more of a play-based experience to more of a phone-based experience. And so they dive into the science of that. Jonathan Haidt is a social psychologist, and he really has been just exploring this and looking at the science, looking at the numbers, and how Gen Z has really been experiencing just skyrocketing, like very alarming rates of suicide, depression, self-harm, and turning to substances. And so it's been really eye-opening to follow his journey and to see the research that he's been finding. So I went to the private screening and I got to meet him. He signed my books. That was incredible. And then I was talking to the actual filmmakers, and they asked me to write an article for their Substack where I got to share about my experience at the screening, which was incredible, why the coddling is important to me, and how it ties into my work as a gray area drinking coach. So it was such an honor to write that article. I poured my heart and soul into it, and they released it, a few weeks ago, and it has gotten incredible positive feedback. And the amount of people that have reached out to me, it's just warmed my heart so much. And in fact, they want me to keep writing for them. So I'm going to be, I've been brainstorming some of my next ideas for my next articles. And if you have any ideas, please send them my way. And then just on a personal note, one of the things that's so important to me on just a regular basis, a daily basis, is moving my body. Every single day I think, okay, how am I going to move my body today? Am I going to go to the gym and lift weights? Am I going to go walking? Am I going to take a yoga class? Just every day I think about those different things, and I love pushing myself and getting those workouts in. The endorphin rush, there's just no substitute for it. And one of my exciting things, and I shared about this the other day, I love bar hangs. I've been adding bar hangs to the end of my workout, and I keep trying to go for at least a minute. yesterday, oh my gosh, so I've been building my way up here. You know, sometimes I do a rep and I can only get the 45 seconds or 50 seconds, but I was inching my way closer to hitting those minute. And then yesterday, I like to do at least 3 reps. So I got to a point where, okay, one of the 3 I could do over a minute, which was really exciting. Then I eventually was getting 2 out of my 3 reps. I was able to keep it for a minute. Yesterday, I hit over a minute for all 3 reps. I was ecstatic. So I love it. One of the things about bar hangs, you know, it helps decompress the spine and it helps your grip strength. And grip strength is really, believe it or not, I know we don't really think about it, but it's an important indicator of health, longevity, and for especially mental health and physical health. It's the whole package. So those have been something really fun. And in addition to moving my body and doing those things that are, you know, kind of taxing where, you know, it's where, because I'm trying to build muscle. So you got to break down the muscle. So you work hard, you're at the gym, you're lifting these weights or whatever, or what have you. And then the restorative piece is really important too. So every single day, I also think about how I'm going to restore my body. So is it foam rolling? Is it doing some stretches? Is it taking a meditation class? My favorite is aerial meditation, like just laying in that silk fabric, that cocoon. Oh my gosh, I just feel like all of my stress and worries and tension just melts away. So every day I just, you know, or is it a bath with Epsom salts? Oh my gosh. So every day I figure out, what am I going to do? How am I going to restore my body and do something really nourishing? So, oh my gosh, thank you so much for watching. As always, I really appreciate you watching and for taking this journey with me. And if you have any questions about anything I talked about, please reach out, leave a comment, and why don't you know, and feel free to share exciting updates in your world. I love hearing from you. And yeah, so have a great rest of your day, and thank you so much.